Hi everyone, it's Kathy here from Bello's Designs, and today we're going to be creating a card using a range of the mini stamps. So for this particular project I've used some Brushos for the background, but you can use the new Dinkles or whatever you have, but I'm going to start it with a Brusho background. I've only used some of the mini stamps. The only product I've used that isn't a mini stamp is the little fairies. They're foragers, fairy foragers, a set of 4. So I'm just using one of those. So the products used, I have to write down on a little list here. So we've got the Fairy Foragers, which is LAV 498. I've got Meadow Mushrooms, which is LAV 561. I've got a Seed Head, which is LAV 630. I've got the Little Snail, which I don't have a picture for, unfortunately, is LAV 433. We've got Pippin, which is LAV 581. The Little Flowers, which is LAV 256, and we have the Mini Leaf 2, which is 265, one of the Fairy Foragers, and the Mini Flutter, LAV 623. So they're all the stamps that I've used for this. The Brushos I've used are Lime Green, Emerald Green, Prussian Blue, and Sea Green. So you're also going to need some water in a water spray. Also got some of the Eco Glitter Starbrights Mermaid Blue to do the wings and the butterflies. I've also got some Posca pens. I've got like a pink colour, a white and an orange to do some of the flowers. I've got a glitter quickie glue pen to do the glitter. I've got a brush to brush off any excess glitter, and just a green colouring pencils to ground some of the items. Right, I think that's everything. So we need a piece of Multifarious card, which is approximately 4 inches by 6 inches. And then you can have some backing card, which is 4.25 by 6.25 inches. And a piece of card, once folded, will measure 5 by 7. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I created it, and then I'm going to show you the one I did earlier, so that it's dry, ready to go. So for this one, I started with the Prussian Blue at the top. Just a bit like that across there for the sky, and then I had Lime Green in the middle, quite a bit of that, and some Sea Green, mix that in with that, and on the bottom I'm going to have some Emerald. So as I've explained this before, that when I get some Brushos, and the same with the new Dinkles, I pierce a hole in the top and I put a pin to stop it leaking when I go somewhere. Right, so let's give this a squirt and see how it goes. I'm going to wet it quite a bit because I want the colours to sort of run. You might want to wear rubber gloves or vinyl gloves if you don't want to get dirty hands. Right, so now that's run enough, and just get this piece of kitchen roll and just dab it. I'm taking off the excess bits, and then you can see when you look at it, I want it a bit lighter in the middle there. If you want to add any more colour at this stage, I think I might put a tiny bit more blue, just there. Go along. Right, and I'm just going to dab a bit off now, so it's not too dark. Right, so that's how I've done the background. As you can see, I'm going to leave that to dry now, but that's how it'll be when it's dried up. So with the stamping, I'm going to use Versafine Clair Nocturne for all of the stamping. Just going to start with the berries, the mini leaf I think it's called. I'm going to start that about halfway up. There, and a small one. And I'm going to do the same the other side. Start about there. So I've done the, there should go one more up here. That's it. That's the berries. And then I'm going to do the meadow mushroom. And this one is a bit challenging for me. I do it every time I get it over the edge there, so I'm just going to get a white. You have certain stamps that seem to do that. I don't know if it's the way I hold it, but I'm just going to take the excess off the edge. And I want to have one about here and one up there and one there. And again, take off the excess. So I took off too much there, see if I can, yeah. And another one here. I'm doing second and third generation to give it a bit of depth. And next I'm going to do the slender mushrooms. There, one up there, and here, and there. And now I'm going to have my little snail, and he's going to sit on top of one of the mushrooms. So he can sit up there. And then we're going to have Pippin. Pippin near the bottom there. And the fairy. Next I'm going to use the mini seed. Of those and a little, oops, oh no, I've dropped it on the floor. Well saved. I drop it on the floor, sometimes it disappears forever. I'm just going to put these randomly around all the and lastly, I'm going to add the butterfly. And this one to go that way, I think. And this one go that way. Right, that's all the stamping done. And now we're going to do the colouring. So I'm going to use the Posca pens, the red, like a plum colour, I'm going to do all the berries in, and the little flowers and seed heads are going to be in orange and white. I'm going to give them a good shake. So I've now got a 3 watercolour pencils in a yellow, lime green and blue, just to do the fairy, the flowers, the butterfly. Right, now time to add some glitter. luck with this little brush to get it off the head. So now I'm just going to my glue. I've got my backing card and my card, and we'll just finish off. And there we have it. A card made using all the mini stamps. Hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for watching. And before you go, could I ask you to consider joining our 2 Facebook groups? We have Del Bello's Designs Lounge for all things Lavinia, and we also have Del Bello's a la carte lounge, and that's for all other products that Patty sells, such as Sweet Poppy, stencils and Nellie's Choice, etc. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time. Bye.